Well, I wasn't expecting to see this. In today's video, I'm going to go through some world market charts versus Bitcoin price from changes just over this last weekend and talk about these important changes that may be really important for Bitcoin price. This Bitcoin trading TA channel has been online for a long time, and if you want to know my long-term view of Bitcoin and why, check out the video I did just a week ago where I predicted that the Bitcoin chart is showing us that the price levels are going to go up 10 times more in value in this next run. But right now we're looking at the 12-hour chart of the S&P 500 going up steadily in the candles, and Bitcoin prices in the background, where the latest Bitcoin bull wave was initiated just as the markets were breaking out to new highs. Now we've seen a crazy rise in the S&P 500. Bitcoin has come up and retraced back to about the 50% level. And as you know from my other videos the other day, there's the reversal hammer pattern there in Bitcoin prices. Now, the thing I want to look at today that really shocked me is the difference in what happened in gold prices versus Bitcoin prices on this breakout. Over the last couple days, gold prices have really plummeted, really dramatic moves that are showing a top formation with 1, 2, 3 top formations here, like there's still a lot more pressure downward. So there's a big discrepancy between gold and Bitcoin right now. Copper futures are really dropping while Bitcoin is going up. Light crude oil futures have been dropping off sharply in a definite bear flag after we look back afterwards. Prices coming down, making a bear flag, down they went again. And there's a big difference between what happened in Bitcoin and the rest of these world markets. Even when we get into palladium futures, there's been a really big shift. That is this making a top formation now that is a continuation where we're going short here for a big continuation dip down. What's this doing with the elasticity in the market is really building up pressure. Everything's going in opposite directions dramatically right at the same time. Here's silver prices. And this is just over the last few days that things have really split apart. So one thing is going to happen, you know, which one is going to snap towards the other one? Are we all going to be pulled down now as these major world markets have turned a corner? Tune in tomorrow. I'll do another update on this one. And just yesterday, I did a detail where we looked into how the MACD behaved in this bull run compared to how the MACD is building up for the potential for a larger bull run as the money comes flowing into the market. And I was pretty interested in how this is going to play out. But when I start planning it against what's happened in gold and palladium and silver and oil, I really want to dig in and really watch this more closely now. Take 4 minutes to watch that 4-minute video, and I demonstrate what I'm looking for in the MACD indicator that's going to show us whether or not we are actually building up into a bigger trend. And that wraps it up for today's video. I've got to go on and do work on the altcoins now and take a look at what's going on with the shit perps, the mid perps, the alt perps. You can see that they're all rebounding up at the same time as Bitcoin. Not quite as strong, but that they're building up to these patterns means that their trend may be ready to continue as well, may be ready to keep going up for the altcoins. At the same time, it is building into a top formation now. With gold and silver pulling back, I really want to pay attention to when prices are making a top formation, and there could have a specific range where we'll be able to take a small short position just because the chart's telling us its potential. So we put on the smallest little bit. If it pulls up here, we add on to it and just play it out to see what's going on because the chart pattern is suggesting it. And of course, I've been sort of woken up by looking at what happened with gold and silver. So now I want to take a closer look at what's going on with the altcoins and the top formation that's a potential there. There's lots going on. I try to include something different in each of the recent videos, so check them all out. There's a little tidbit of learning in each of them to explain the entire trading plan. You can learn this trading system. You can learn to implement it yourself and follow along in our Discord channel. Put in your email address, get the free webinar, learn all of these stages, and follow along by subscribing to this channel. And we'll talk about that trading method all the way through. Trade safe and keep your losses small. We'll see you in the next video.